so I'm here with Raw Sausage from Allout Helter.
That's Ross Hostage.
Oh, not Raw Sausage?
No. I'm a vegetarian actually, so that nickname is pretty funny on occasion. But yes.
It just comes out of the mouth so
yeah, when you're speaking quickly.
Yeah.
I understand how it goes.
So how are you today? Today's your third day of Riot Fest.
Third day.
You guys played yesterday. How are you holding up?
I'm holding up pretty well, other than my feet being a little sore, legs being a little stiff. Otherwise, definitely in high spirits, that's for sure.
We tied one on pretty hard this weekend. And
yeah, all weekend long, that's for sure.
I can't believe I'm still standing, much less you.
Oh yeah, it's definitely been a party, but I'm slow and steady wins the race. Has always been kind of how I like to handle myself, I suppose. So I've been able to maintain.
So you guys played yesterday morning.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
You guys were how awesome is it to have had all your hard work pay off and get to open up this gigantic festival?
It was super rewarding, certainly. It was really nice just to be asked. And then when I found out also that so many other really solid Denver bands were playing, I was super excited to be, included amongst, a list of bands that are also doing, really well in their own respective areas. And I think that it's just a testament to the overall Denver music scene more than, just the work that we put into it, So it's definitely been very satisfying, and to get a lot of compliments from musicians we play with, or people who have been either coming out to see us for a long time, or people who have seen us now for the first time, for them to say that they really liked they really liked our band, or their friends said they had to make sure to come check us out. That's super nice, and a lot of people had a lot of plans for this weekend, so it's super cool that some people included us.
Yeah, you guys had a great turnout for your
it was really enthusiastic. Everybody was really cool.
Yeah. How do you get up and go that early in the afternoon? That bright, that hot?
That early in the afternoon. How do I make it? Set an alarm, get some coffee.
Nice.
Nothing too hectic. That day was a little, yesterday was a little stressful, just getting here and making sure all the logistics were taken care of. But Riot Fest has been so chill with everything, and everything's been more than handled for us. So it's been a nice, fun, easy time to just hang out, and I don't have to worry about. I didn't really have to worry too much about the logistical side of things,
I've seen you running around, hobnobbing, hanging out backstage. Who have you been most excited to meet this weekend?
I'm definitely one of those people. I don't like to go up and fanboy too much. I like to just kind of I feel I like to observe people more in their natural habitat. It's like I don't want them to stiffen up because they don't feel like talking to somebody. It's like I'd rather just kind of I get to hang back here and watch these people that I don't normally see on stage more be themselves, I think, even though they are, there's the stage presence versus the off stage. Watching Bouncing Souls warm up earlier was a pretty excellent moment. Watching Slay was pretty excellent.
Did you make it side stage for that one?
I did, yeah. That was pretty fun. Being run underneath one of those giant upside down crosses and stuff. And I don't know. We've gotten to. It's certainly been nice being able to hang out side stage and all that, because I don't have to muscle my way through the festival crowd as much. So that, going back to what you asked earlier, how have I kept going? It's because to a certain extent I don't have to get as rowdy as I'd be if I was spending all day standing in the festival crowd, and I get to go nuts in my own little area and not have to worry so much about everybody else.
Oh yeah,
which is fun. But my favorite part has been so many people that I've run into, so many friends from around the scene and everything as I'm moving around the festival and seeing different bands, and that's been the best. That's definitely been always one of the best parts.
So, what advice do you have for other local bands that want to jump in and get those early day slots on these Riot Fest?
That's a tough one.
Do you have a secret for them?
Ooh, that's tough. I think the key is to, you can get away with playing almost any kind of music if you're polite and professional. So, and then hopefully the people that you end up working with as you sort of move up the ladder of people who run venues and festivals like this, and You know, hopefully they'll dig your music and book you because of the tunes. But more, you know, these people, they book all kinds of genres.
Yeah.
You know, we're primarily, you know, within the punk scene, but, you know, they book Soda Jerk and Riot Fest, you know, there's all sorts of bands here today. So, you know, obviously they work in all genres. So, regardless of what you play, if you kind of handle your stuff behind the scenes in a efficient, you know, friendly manner, that's going to get you a lot farther than being, you know, the tightest band. Of course, you got to write good songs. Important, number one. And that's where the momentum starts, but to be able to keep it going in the context of sort of what we've been able to do, especially this year, we've had the opportunity to play with a lot of cool bands. We played a few different festivals in Denver here over the summer, and it's been a lot of fun, and we get those opportunities because of the people who support us and are, you know, we're lucky enough to work with. So, you know, if you want to play, I'll just say this, if you want to play somewhere, talk to the people who run that venue. If you see a certain band is coming into town, email that venue. The worst thing that happens ever is, well, the worst thing that happens is they don't get back to you at all, and then you feel depressed. But somebody saying no is not the end of the world. And that doesn't mean they won't book you again in the future. And so there's no reason to then be like, oh, those people blew us off for this one show, so fuck them. You know.
Well, it doesn't hurt that you're also one of the hardest working bands in town.
You got to work hard at what you do.
That's a good secret too.
Sure. You know, we practice, we promote, we, you know, do our best to be diligent about keeping in touch with, you know, fans and industry people alike as much as we can, and you know, that pays off. But again, it's, you know, it's luck. We're lucky enough to be in a scene right now with other great bands and people who are liking our music, and you know, that's half the battle.
Oh, yeah.
Just people wanting to check us out.
So what's next for Allout Helter?
We've got some really cool stuff coming up the rest of the year. We'll have a couple shows. Everything is essentially unannounced as of now, but we'll be playing a couple shows at Seventh Circle in November. We've got a really big show coming up at the end of... okay, I'll say this. I don't know when you're putting this out, so either way. This week? Either way. I'll just say, and people, you know, people can backtrack if they want, but we are playing a show with a band that's playing at Riot Fest right now. So don't go anywhere New Year's weekend, the 30th and the 31st, because Denver and a Riot Fest band has plans.
Awesome. Sounds great.
Yeah.
All right, Ross.
Great to see you, man.
See
Always.
you around.
Thanks so much.